We're at Psalm 60. For the director of music, to the tune of The Lily of the Covenant. I wonder what kind of song that is. A Miktam of David for teaching. When he fought Aram Naharaim and Aram Zobah, and when Joab returned and struck down 12,000 Edomites in the Valley of Salt. So yeah, what is that about? So sorry it took a while to get to Psalm 60. I've been off and on sick and haven't been doing this, so yeah. But I had to do a little research for Aram Naharaim and Aram Zobah. They're just regions of a part of a land that used to belong to the Mesopotamian folks back in the day, a long time ago, way. And I think it's like, imagine in today's land of Syria and Turkey and a couple other countries around there or something like that. So imagine them being there. David fighting and there, and then Joab also helped fight the Edomites. So let's get a little background like stuff. There's actually two areas of the Bible that you can get from 2 Samuel chapter 8 verses 1 to 16. But I didn't like that version as well because I feel like it's really focusing on David, what he did. But let's go to 1 Chronicles chapter 18 verses 1 to 15. Because in verse 15 it mentions who Joab is. And he also played a part of helping David to fight and win some land. And plus in 2 Samuel, they slipped and made David as king, but I don't think he was king yet, but he's getting there. But anyways, it was confusing at times. So let's get ready for the story. David victories. In the course of time, David defeated the Philistines and subdued them, and he took Gath and its surrounding villages from the control of the Philistines. David also defeated the Moabites, and they became subject to him and brought tribute. Moreover, David fought Hadadezer, king of Zobah, as far as Hamath, when he went to establish his control along the Euphrates River. So like it goes run through Iraq, actually, this river too. So, and the river local areas. Okay. David captured 1,000 of his chariots, 7,000 charioteers, and 20,000 foot soldiers. David did not do it on his own because he has his own troops at this point to help him to do that. Okay. He hamstrung all but 100 of the chariot horses. When the Arameans of Damascus came to help Hadadezer, king of Zobah, David struck down 22,000 of them. He put garrisons in the Aramean kingdom of Damascus, and the Arameans became subject to him and brought tribute. The Lord gave David victory everywhere he went. David took the gold shields carried by the officers of Hadadezer and brought them to Jerusalem from Debah and Kun. My little note says Debah also in Hebrew was Debahath. I guess that's the area they're at in Kun. Oh, they're towns that belong to Hadadezer. David took a great quantity of bronze, which Solomon used to make the bronze sea, the pillars, and various bronze articles. When Toi, king of Hamath, heard that David had defeated the entire army of Hadadezer, king of Zobah, he sent his son Hadaram to King David to greet him and congratulate him on his victory in battle over Hadadezer, who have been at war with Tor. Hadoram bought all kinds of articles of gold and silver and bronze. Oh, I guess by this point, maybe he's known as King David. In this version too, I forgot about that. Sorry about that. I forgot. I've read the Second Samuel 1, and yeah, First Chronicles. I guess at this point, David's king, I guess. But again, he did not do it on his own for these victories, because he has his troops, but also God was with David. So, okay. King David dedicated these articles to the Lord, as he had done with the silver and gold he had taken from all these nations, Edom and Moab, the Ammonites, and the Philistines, and Amalek. Abishai, son of Zeruiah, struck down 18,000 Edomites in the Valley of Salt. He put garrisons in Edom, and all the Edomites became subject to David. The Lord gave David victory everywhere he went. David reigned over all Israel, during which was just and right for all his people. Joab, son of Zeruiah, was over the army. I guess Joab was leader of David's army. So, yeah, let's go back to Psalm 60. And let's imagine how David just got fought against and gained some land, and his main army leader person, Joab, also helped win the victory. So this is what David was thinking. You have rejected us, O God, and burst forth upon us. Wait, how are they rejected? Okay, the first line of that doesn't make sense. Was it before he won, he was in the middle of battle, and this was David's feeling? Maybe. Let's get back. You have rejected us, O God, and burst forth upon us. You have been angry, now restore us. You have shaken the land and tore it open, mend its fractures, for it is quaking. You have shown your people desperate times. You have given us wine that makes us stagger. But for those who fear you, you have raised a banner to be unfurled against a bow. Save us and help us with your right hand, that those you love may be delivered. God has spoken from his sanctuary. Triumph, I will parcel out Shechem and measure off the valley of Sikkuth. Gilead is mine, and Manasseh is mine. Ephraim is my helmet, Judah my sculptor. Moab is my washbin. Upon Edom I toss my sandal. Over Philistia I shout in triumph. Who will bring me to the fortified city? Who will lead me to Edom? It is not you, O God, who have rejected us, no longer go out with our armies. Give us aid against the enemy, for the help of the man is worthless. With God, we will gain the victory, and he will trample down our enemies. Okay, I guess it was a hard struggle fighting in this war that David created to gain some land from this, defeated the Moabs, or fight against that king, Hadadezer, king of Zobah. Yeah, that was it. All that must have been really hard in the beginning. That's why David was like, what? What's God? And maybe his man was saying, like, yeah, is God with us at all? But finally, at the last line, David remembers, with God, we will gain the victory, and he will trample down our enemies. Yep, that is all. See you next time for more Psalms. Have a good, blessed moment. Bye.